I'm waiting for Elden Ring to cure my depression. Can't wait for Elden Ring to cure my depression. I'm excited to play Lost Ark and Elden Ring to occupy my brain from all the stress and depression. Make games good again. Elden Ring will bring me out of this depression hole. What if Elden Ring doesn't solve all of my problem and cure my depression? Can Elden Ring come out already and cure my depression? Like, this is like no shit, and we're taking the example of Elden Ring, but this is also something that happens to a lot of other people in playing other games. Is Elden Ring going to cure your depression? It might seem like a bit of a silly thing to say, right? It might sound like, how can a video game cure your doubt about life and depression as a whole? And I'm asking this question because I think some people are desperate in this day and age, and this is a bit of a more of a serious video. The reason why I'm bringing up this topic is because a few weeks ago I stumbled upon the tweet from Chris at Local Bones saying, Elden Ring is either going to cure my depression or making it 100 times worse. The stakes have never been higher, but I'm very excited. And I did answer to Chris. I said I took it very seriously because I know many of us are depressed. I know that many gamers are depressed. Depression in the gaming industry is a big plague. Depression is plaguing gamers as a whole, and there's a variety of reasons for that, and there are good reasons why gaming is so unhealthy. And it's not because some people make a lot of money out of gaming that all of a sudden gaming is that very healthy hobby, healthy thing to do. If anything, it's quite a detriment to your development as a human being, and I'll go over and explain a little bit what I mean by that. Although I am also a gamer, I am also playing video games. Right now I'm not playing too much because I'm really waiting for Elden Ring to come out, and every other game have lost all of their taste somehow. But I did have a period where I was playing like 8 hours a day when gaming was just the only thing that interested me, especially in the context of COVID, where nothing makes much sense, right? I mean, how many of us have lost so many jobs opportunity? How many of us have been on this huge ascended curve of our lives, you know? I'm just gonna take myself as an example. You know, back in 2020, I was in Colorado training to win the World Championship of Parkour for a big season of competition in Hiroshima, in France, in USA also. There was a bunch of different stuff I had playing, I had sponsorship, I had many different things, and all of that collapsed, and it kept on going in 2021, and it kept on going to this day where many of my job opportunity have been shattered and many of my dreams have been shattered, and I know that it also happened for other people. Going back on the topic, I'm sure this also happened to some of you guys watching this video and looking for this glimpse of hope of a better life that gaming is artificially providing. So needless to say, having myself suffer from depression, that I took Chris's tweet very seriously, and I answered, it's not gonna cure anything. Spend time with people you love, go see a therapist, eat real food, exercise, take the sun. This will help a lot more. Playing too much game is just gonna make things worse. And then people are saying like, oh, you don't get the joke. You know, some people made a bit of a fun of me, not taking it seriously. Some of them say, yeah, this is a real seriousness. And if you look at Elden Ring depression, many people are talking about that. I'm waiting for Elden Ring to cure my depression. Can't wait for Elden Ring to cure my depression. I'm excited to play Lost Ark and Elden Ring to occupy my brain from all the stress and depression. Make games good again. Elden Ring will bring me out of this depression hole. What if Elden Ring doesn't solve all of my problem and cure my depression? Can Elden Ring come out already and cure my depression? Like, this is like no shit, and we're taking the example of Elden Ring, but this is also something that happens to a lot of other people in playing other games. So my goal here is to explain quickly why gaming is making depression even worse, and why Elden Ring is not gonna solve anything, and why we should all be tempered our expectation with this game. So I'll go over the broad reason why gaming can make you depressed or make depression even worse. Well, a couple of things. First of all, when you're gaming, you're not seeing the light of the day. You know, most of the time, many people are in their room, in their basement, in their home, and if you don't have access to a window directly going to your face, the sunshine doesn't pass and touches your skin, and this touch on your skin is responsible for the creation of vitamin D, but also just making you feel alive and good. Do you feel how when spring comes out and when you see the sun, you feel the sun on your face, how just happy you are, you know, how much better you feel? And this is just one reason. So of course, so we have the sun, not seeing the sun. There's a variety of reasons why having the sun touching your skin is so important. That's why you should actually sun your balls. You should actually get naked and get the sun on your dick. Like, this is very, very healthy. Try it and let me know how it went for you. It also works with vagina also, but I never tried it, as you can guess. Also, the reason is that you don't have any physical contact with other human beings. Touching other human beings, being surrounded by other physical human beings is huge to your development as a human being. If you isolated a kid, it will have a lot of mental issue. When your only reflection of the world that you have, when your only connection with the world and with life itself is a computer screen, it doesn't bring you too much. I'm not saying that the virtual world and the digital world of gaming is empty. There's a lot of emotions that can be felt there. We've all felt it when we beat a big boss, how our heart is racing. Like, I'm not denying, I'm not saying that gaming is the bane of all existence, but we need to see those patterns, those problems, and acknowledging it, and be sure to not make them ruin our life. The way your brain is built is to have interaction with other human beings, physical other human beings. Okay, another reason why it enhances your unwellness is because you're not moving. You are made to move. Your body is made to move. Everything should be moving. Your blood should be flowing. It's responsible for, you know, the cleaning of your whole system. If you're static, if you're sitting, especially if you're sitting, this is the worst ever. Like, this is just a detriment to your body, and it will just make terrible stuff to do. I'm not going over the science here in this video. I'm just acknowledging the reason why it's not good to sit for a long period of time, but you don't need to look very far into any scientific research to know that you shouldn't be sitting for long periods of time. So that's also a factor why you're feeling so bad. Number 3 is exposition to blue light. Of course, you know, feeling the blue light against your skin is a detriment. Recently, some of the people from the fitness community have developed the red light. You know, people are exposing their body to red light in order to feel better, and blue light is the complete opposite of that. So not only you're destroying your eyes, but you're also destroying, you know, your skin. You shouldn't have this big screen flashing your face and that toxic light flashing on your face for such a long time. And another reason is going back to the lack of social experiment. And I know some people have a big social group online. I know some people have only friends online. I mean, that happened for many people where they have big social, they're not very comfortable socially speaking, but somehow behind the screen they are able to make a lot of friends. They spend all the time in Discord having huge discussion that improves their life to some extent. I'm not denying that, but for many of us, we have actually no online friend. It was my case for many years where I had 0 friends online, and my time gaming was just a very lonely time, invading people and killing them. Like, the only online interaction I had back in the days were just hate mail I would receive from invading people. I mean, then we can go into debate or whether or not you should invade people, whether or not it's a good thing to do, but that's another topic for another subject. Okay, let's not talk about this here. So yeah, those are some of the reasons why gaming as a whole is a detriment to you, to your health, and why it will just enhance your depression, because at the end of the day, while you're gaming, you're not accomplishing or not solving any issue that may happen in the real world. And I know it's very difficult because I am myself escapes into gaming. I'm not saying like I'm so better than all of you guys and you guys are fucking shit for playing games, because I am also playing games. I am also not facing the problems in my life, such as my career as an athlete, such as what am I gonna do tomorrow or whatever. but I'm trying to acknowledging it, and maybe this will resonate with someone and make sure they don't reproduce the same mistakes, because although right now I'm much more stable, it was not the case from 2020 to 2021, and it's just starting to get a bit better right now. So now going back to Elden Ring, yeah, Elden Ring is not gonna fix anything, guys. If anything, it's going to make things even worse, because the game is gonna be amazing. We all know that. The game is gonna be great. The musics are gonna be awesome. The bosses are gonna be great. The atmosphere, the NPC encounters, probably the lore and the story. The PvP is gonna be out of this world. The variety of weapons, we're probably gonna have a DLC going down the line. So this game is going to be great, and it's going to, you know, make even less reason for us to go in the outside world. But we are a physical body, we are a physical being. We cannot just put that out of the way yet. Maybe, you know, in 30-50 years we'll be able to plug our brain into Matrix or some shit. We're pretty close to that, and then we won't have to worry about our bodies. I think this is the long-term goal here, is because with automation many jobs are going to disappear, and we need to, you know, we're not going to genocide everyone. We're going to do a peaceful, you know, death by sleep. You know, everyone is going to fall asleep in the Matrix, everyone that's not in the higher upper echelon of society. That's how I see it. That's how everything seems to go into this direction. I might be wrong here, of course. Please let me know if you have another theory. But Elden Ring is not gonna make things so much better. Like, that's something we need to consider. Also, the game might be also not as good, and we might burn through it very quickly and found ourselves, you know, after like 2 months of playing Elden Ring every day, have nothing else to do. And with the state of AAA game, I would really highly invite you to watch the video from Zeostorm where he talks about the state of AAA game. Because it just says that they're the value of any substance. Like, they are just cash grabbers, and that's where the industry of gaming is going more and more towards. When was the last time that you had the genuine artistic experience through gaming? For me, it was the Souls game. It was really the Souls game. Nothing else. I tried God of War, I tried other games, but yeah, they all felt a bit empty, to be honest. So that was a bit my rant for today. So guys, take care of yourself. If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. If you need some advice, I will be happily discussing in the comment section below. And I'm not saying that so that you guys leave a comment. I am actively answering to every comment, mostly because I don't have that many, so it's very easy. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. Please help me grow my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's my big goal. So like, subscribe, and you can follow me on other platforms. If you try to reach me out on Twitter or Instagram, I'm also very active over there. And I see you, my fellow Tarnish, very, very soon in the lands between.